Hello everyone, bonjour tout le monde. Welcome back to another video. I'm Victor Knox and I post a new video every Sunday about daily life, home decoration and renovation. Right now, we are in the process of buying a farmhouse to renovate, and I can't wait to take you along on this journey. Today I share my morning skincare routine, also an update on the farmhouse and my currently reading. So let's get into it. I'll take my shower and I'll see you in the bathroom for my skincare routine. Okay, so let's go for my skincare routine. First, of course, I clean during my shower my face with Martin Cosmetics Le Nettoyant, and after, as you can see, I apply some hyaluronic acid on my face. It's the brand is Hada Labo. I take it on Yes Style. I will put you the references on the description, of course. So I apply it gently on my face, also on my hands, and after I go to my serum. So the serum is Madagascar Centella Ampoule. So I just tried this one recently. It was not part of my skincare routine, and I have to say I really enjoy. You have a really good glow with it, but you're not like too glowy. After that, I go to Dr. Suracle. It's a vegan tea kombucha. This one, I love it so much. As you can see, you have like a milk part and like an oil part, and you have to mix it. I really love it. For me, it's my go-to. If I just have to apply one product, is this one with the sunscreen, but it's really my favorite one. It's like an essence, so it's really thin. You don't feel the layer, and it's really nice to have. I recommend it to all of my friends and they loved it. Every time I also apply on my arms, and if you need you can put a second layer of the Dr. Serac if you think that you feel your skin feels really dry. You can apply a second layer, but most of the time I'm not doing it. Before to put the sunscreen on my face, I do my hair. So I use the leave-in of Shea Moisture, the castor oil. It's really great to structure your curls. So I put first this and after just like a mousse. So for the mousse, I put the Got to Be twisted boucle in French, um, and it's really nice. You just have to shake and put on your hair basically, and I'm scrunching like the hair to create like the curls. So really straightforward, really easy for me. So you put the product as you can see, and I scrunch. After my hair, it's time to put the sunscreen on my face. So I use the Beauty of Joseon. The sunscreen is like the 50 plus, and I put, in terms of quantities, I put like 2 fingers of cream on my face and my neck, of course. And don't forget the ears. And that's it basically for my skincare routine. Now let's talk about the farmhouse. Now that I finished my morning skincare routine, we can talk about the farmhouse update, of course. So exciting news! Last Friday, we officially signed the preliminary contract at the notary's office. This means that technically the house is under contract, so we are really happy for that. And now we have to wait for the bank approval and follow all of the legal process, and I think we will have the house between July or August. So yeah, I don't know how is it for other country, but in France it's quite long, the process. We have to wait for, so I think it's long, but maybe it's not. We have to wait like 3 to 5 months to buy the house. So yeah, different steps. First, this contract of engagement contract is like the preliminary contract. After that, you need all of the bank approvals. They need to transfer the money after that when it's approved to the notary's office. And we have like a final meeting with the notary and all of the sellers, and we can sign the final contract. So this is how it goes in France when you have to, of course, you need a loan. So now that we are engaged with this contract, we are really happy. We can look forward about the house because we shouldn't have an issue with the bank, fingers crossed. But we'll see what happens in the few months. I will keep you posted, of course, about it. But yeah, now we can plan what we want to do. Maybe we can start also the organization of the moving. We will have to quit this flat because this flat is like too big and we can't afford to have this huge flat and the house. So we will take a smaller flat in Annecy and a bigger and the big house, of course, in the countryside. So that's it for the update of the house. Next step will be maybe in current April. We have to go to the house with the real estate agency and also the sellers. We need to talk with them and like negotiate what we want to keep about the furniture or maybe the wood. I think they will try to sell us the wood, of course, but we'll see what will happen, but that's the next step basically. Also, as you know, I didn't want to talk just about renovation in this channel because I'm also interested in skincare, in books, in fashion. So I think I'll try to introduce bit by bit those different topics throughout all of the videos. So I'll try to manage and to have like the good balance. So don't hesitate to tell me in the comments if you want to see more about my life or if you want to see more about the renovation. Of course, if you are watching this channel, I think you will be really interested on the renovation videos, but that's also I want to enjoy to make the videos, and I want to create content, interesting content. I want that you know me better also, so I wanted to share like a diversity of topics on the channel. That's why I introduced at the beginning of this video like my morning skincare routine, and also I wanted to talk to you about the books because books are also a big part of my life. I have a book club every Wednesday, so they will be really happy that I talk about them during this video. We mostly read about romantic books, but also some of the girls are reading like crimes or other stuff than romantic, but mostly we are reading like romantic or fantasy. We read last year Akota. I don't know if you heard about this book, but it's really great. I really recommend this book to everyone who likes like fantasy and romance. So it's romantic. It's so great. So we read that last year. So the first book is like A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J. Maas. So don't hesitate to look at it. After that, we read like all of the Front of Glass series with Sarah J. Maas also. So if you read that, don't hesitate to put a comment on your thoughts of the books. I really love the books, so please be nice about the books because I love them so much. And of course, the first one that we were back to read was like Full Swing by Rebecca Yarros, and we loved that book. I think I was like a slow reader, but like I found like my best books that I like to read. So now I really know what I like and what I dislike about the books, and Full Swing for me is like exactly what I like. A lot of dragons and action and a bit of smut, so it's really interesting. And today I'm at the third book of the series of False Wings, so that's the book that I wanted to talk to you about. It's Onyx Storm, so it was like launched in January this year, and really interested. But let me search for my Kindle, because of course I forget my Kindle, and I'll get back to you. So that's the book. This one is the one of Hamish, and I'm reading on my Kindle. Hamish, I think, is more far than me. I don't want to look because I'm too scared to be spoiled of something. Oh shit, I don't see any. I think he didn't tell me yesterday, but I think he finished the book yesterday night. Oh gosh, I was sleeping so early, so I think he finished. Oh gosh, I'm mad because I don't finish the book. I didn't finish the book. I'm just at 50%. So for me, I usually read the books in French, but as the French one will be released in June, I'll have to wait too much. So I started to read it in English. But you know, it's the first time that I read, like, fantasy is not that easy, and on top of that, it's my first book like in English. So I use, like, I'll try to show you, but I use like the Kindle because it's easier for the English, because you have like the feature is like word wise, but on top of the words, complicated words, you can have like a small definition, so you don't have to click on it and you don't have to wait, and it's much easier for the people that are not used to reading English to do it. So yeah, now I want to read. Sorry. Let me close it. So I'm at 50% because it's the first one that I read. So I'm quite slow, but it's really interesting. And I think it was more. Let me know about your thoughts about the book. But on the second book, some chapters were a bit slow, so I was like struggling sometimes to get into the book. But in the end, it was also exploding, a lot of action and everything that I liked. So I loved the second book. The first one for me was really the go-to. It was like the best book ever. The first one, I was really in between like Hunger Games and Harry Potter and Aragon. I don't know if you heard about Aragon. I read that when I was really young. So with like adult things like 50 Shades of Grey, but not that much. So yeah, I'm reading this one. I love it so much. For now, I think I will be dead by the end of the book. I will keep you posted about the book. For now, a lot of action. I was just a bit struggling about the characters, of course, to remember everyone, and you have like the dragons of everyone and the different relations. So that was the only point that I was struggling. But the story is really interesting. We have a lot of action. Some chapters were really crazy. I was like losing my mind in a chapter because sometimes you're like thinking a character will be dying, or I don't know, or some characters will be new lovers or things like that, but it was not the case. So I'm always like waiting for the next plot twist, so I'm really scared about it. But anyway, so I really wanted to share with you about my current reading. Let me know if you already finished the book. Please don't spoil in the comments. I don't want to know what's the end of the book. Yeah, but you can tell me if you liked it or not, if you read it. And that's it for today's video. It was a bit of everything today: morning skincare routine, the book, and also the update on the farmhouse. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know in the comments what you'd like to see more in my videos. Also, if you have any book recommendation, I already have like a good read list. But anyway, you can send me your best books of romantasy or fantasy. I'd love to hear them, so don't hesitate to put a comment about it. Don't hesitate to like and subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed this video. I post a new video every Sunday at 5 p.m. for the UK and 6 p.m. for France. Bye everyone!